ready to walk in to enjoy Festival of the Arts today, and we'll bring you along so you can see what all is going on here.
Here we are, we're walking into Epcot. Nice day out, 79, but pretty windy. Maybe not be the best day to wear a hat. Epcot ball straight ahead. We're just a couple minutes getting into the park, and then we'll see you inside.
We're here, Festival of the Arts. We always love to sit in front of these at the front of the entrance of the park and get our pictures done here. Always a great decoration. We're here in the Creation Shop, and if you haven't ever been in here before, they actually have a spot here where you can make your own headbands. You see here, you can buy just a blank headband, and then they have all of these different things here that you can go on, and you can pick and choose, kind of do a custom, make your own custom headband. It's a pretty neat idea, especially if they don't make one that you're specifically looking for characters on. Over here they have some stuff for men. They've got these nice polos. Actually, this one's really nice. And $65. That's a nice sporty kind of material. Got some nice hats, sweaters. Over here is probably one of our favorite areas. As you can see, they've got some really cool jerseys, baseball jerseys. Got some, this one over here is for Maleficent. These are $75. This one's for Ursula. Darth Vader. Yeah, these are really cool. There's just a regular Mickey Mouse. I think they have a Minnie Mouse right here. But then they've got Cruella. Has the number. Dalmatian print. And then just another Mickey Mouse one. Super cute. Has the 1971 on it. Here we have one of the newer Spirit jerseys they have out. And then Most Magical Place on Earth. Some really cute designs from Fantasia with a bunch of the characters on it. What's the price on there?
Where's the price?
They don't like to show prices half the time. Usually these Spirit jerseys run about $75 to $80, so that's probably where it is. These don't have the prices on the tags. Now, if Figment is your type of character, you're in luck. This is the Festival of the Arts, and Figment is the character that they use for Festival of the Arts. This is a really cool bag. Is this a Loungefly? Yeah, this is made by Loungefly. As you can see, they've got all this. It's can be worn as a book bag, or you could probably just do it as a crossbody if you wanted. And then on the inside, looks like it's pretty spacious. Loungeflies don't really tend to give you a lot of different places where you can store things, but it's still a super cute bag for Figment fans. They also have these sweaters. Super cute. Love the back. Unfortunately, in Florida, I don't tend to like to buy the sweaters because, you know, we can only usually wear them about once or twice. But this is super cute for those of you in colder climates. Here at the Festival of the Arts, they actually have some games that you can do. This one is where they have Figment is dressed up as some of these paintings here, and they're hidden all around the festival at the different countries. And then you put your sticker, whichever painting you found him in what country, on there, and when you fill it out, you turn it in, and you get a prize. And then over here they kind of have a color by number. This is the prize you win. It is an extra price, so that's not something that's included, but it's still a fun game, especially for kids who may not be so interested in the food part or the art. This gives them a way to interact with some of it. We're here at the booth for David Doss. Like we said, this is the Festival of the Arts. They have a lot of artists that are set up here, have all kinds of really cool paintings. And they have everything here from, you can get originals, prints, canvases, even all the way down to just postcards. So if you see something you really like but don't necessarily want to pay the price tag, you can always get some of the smaller postcard sizes and still end up taking it home. One of the coolest things is that they have the artists themselves tend to be here. And so you can actually get stuff signed. Billy and I have had a lot of our stuff signed before from, we've purchased a couple pictures, and we've actually had the artists themselves sign it, so it's a really cool plus. All right, here is the map of the festival, and then at the bottom you can see it even has the, like a key that tells you where all the food stands are and where all the artists are. There's a QR code in the corner you can click, and that tells you the schedule for all of the artists that are here and when they'll be signing. Here are a few more Thomas Kincaid photos, pictures. Always great work from him. If you're a Star Wars fan, we've got some great stuff here for you. I'm personally on the lookout for a Haunted Mansion picture this year. This one is from Art Studios. Really awesome piece. As you can see, price tag on that is $18,000, so that's more than likely an original. All kinds of options here. Alright, we're here right next to Test Track. Our first booth of the day is the deconstructed dish. We've got a deconstructed BLT, key lime pie. You also see they do have some alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages. See the pricing. Let's see what we can get into. Alright, so first up we have the deconstructed BLT. Sorry, that's Test Track running in the background. But it is pork belly, soft poached egg, onion bread pudding, watercress espuma, and a tomato jam. And then over here we have the deconstructed key lime pie. And that is key lime curd, key lime gelée, toasted meringue, and graham cracker crumbs with waffle cone triangles. We're gonna test this out and see what we think.
It's tough to cut.
A little issue cutting through the pork belly. Alright. What kind of flavors we get in here? Is it good?
Definitely, I'm getting a lot of the tomato jam. It definitely helps balance it out. The pork is just a little bit chewy, but it's pretty good, very seasoned, and it's very flavorful overall. I think I like the dish a lot.
Awesome.
Gives a lot of flavor. Definitely a thumbs up.
You think it's worth a little over $7? Do you think it's worth the price?
I mean, especially being at Disney, it's going to be a little bit pricier than most places, but I definitely think it's worth the experience. It's a very flavorful dish, and I like it.
Alright, so now we're going to try the key lime pie. Deconstructed. This is the curd. Looks really good. Try to get some of that meringue. Really good. Has a nice meringue around the outside. The curd isn't too sour. The only downfall is that if these have been sitting in there very long, they do get kind of mushy and can fall apart and don't really dip as well. That's why you always have a fork on hand though. Alright, so Aria is trying the flavored lemonade, and she got the flavor lavender. Go ahead and take a sip and let me know what you think.
It's very good. Sour.
It's sour.
Yeah. And it does taste like flowers.
It tastes like a flower. I had warned her that the lavender might taste like a flower, but is it good? Do you like it?
Yeah, it's very good.
Alright, awesome. Alright, here we have, whoop, I'm spilling it on myself. We've got the popcorn chicken, popcorn, and bubble waffle. As you can see, they've got, and then it looks like it's been drizzled in syrup as well. But they have kind of like the caramel corn with some popcorn chicken. I think there's even some mozzarella in there. Alright, Bryson.
Am I trying it?
Try it out, let me know.
Did I get a little bit of everything?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can get the waffle.
Well, try the popcorn and the chicken together first.
If I can get the popcorn on my fork. Can't get the popcorn. So right there, we got a little bit of the popcorn and the chicken.
Yep.
Rip off some bubble waffle. Rip off some of the bubble waffle.
It's a pretty good mixture.
It's like a nice little crunch from both the popcorn and the chicken. It's nice and sweet. Just a little bit of touch of, a little bit savory, but it's mostly sweet, but it's really good.
Buy again?
I would.
Yeah. Alright, the final thing that we got here at the Odyssey building is this is the Figment's Fantasy Cake. And it is a sponge cake filled with strawberry whipped cream, topped with a white chocolate ganache, orange icing, and white chocolate figment wings. And this guy looks really good. Alright, here at the Odyssey building, we also got this hard cider flight. And it has 3 different ciders that are all from Three Daughters Brewing that's in St. Petersburg. The first one on the left is a black cherry, the one in the middle is an orange cream, and then the one on the end is a strawberry banana. Three Daughters always has some ciders here at any of the Epcot festivals, and I always love everything that they come out with. Alright, so we just finished up here at the Odyssey Pavilion. That's where we got our hard cider flight. We had the figment cake and the popcorn chicken waffle. Honestly, everything was really good. This is probably one of the best booths that we've been to in a really long time. As far as the cider flight goes, I honestly think my favorite might have honestly been the strawberry banana. You don't get a fake gross banana flavor like you sometimes do when banana's involved. The black cherry was really good, just a plain black cherry kind of flavor. The orange cream wasn't really an overwhelming orange flavor, and so it wasn't something that, if you didn't know what it was, I don't know if I would necessarily be able to pick out that flavor, but it wasn't bad. I really enjoyed it. Aria really liked her lemonade. Everybody really liked everything. So the Odyssey Pavilion is where it's at if you're looking to find all of the food and have it be really good.
Anyone that says Disney Fine Arts.
Alright, this pieces. There's some more. There's Orange Bird. This is a piece by Jared Franco. And it's awesome. It's a picture of Cinderella's castle. You can see like a hidden Mickey there in the clouds. They have this larger piece that is $5.95. Then they also have a smaller version on a canvas here. And those are usually about $150. We're here inside Port of Entry, here in World Showcase in Epcot. We have a bunch of winter coats, $90. It's a really cute, fleecy jacket with Mickey and Minnie. That looks like it's super warm. Way too warm to have in Florida. Really cute sweatshirts. Have embroidery on them. Some matching sweatpants if you're interested. They have different colors, pink, white, and blue. There's also a lot of Rebecca Hook jewelry. She's known for having some really nice Disney themed jewelry. This stuff is Chrisloo. You can see some sets, and some rings and earrings. Here they have a Villains by Pandora. You can see they've got, it's got a poison apple, evil queen. Here's one for Ursula. Ursula is my favorite villain. Has a seashell from the necklace. Also have some rings. And some of the charms on the necklaces. Then here, if you're wanting some Disney themed jewelry, but you're not wanting to really pay some of those higher end prices, they have just about everything you could want. Cute little necklace and earring sets, or even just a pendant with some ears, some hoops, and based on what colors on the back of it, you can see the prices can range anywhere from $12 to $32.
As every country, and in the back it says the name of the country.
Okay, so these you can only get here in Epcot.
So there's some ears. We have the pink ears. Some pink ears. We have just normal green ears. There's also just black ears. There's some hats. More hats. This is also one of the castles. And then like chunky ears here. Too. They also one that look like some night. There's a Minnie Mouse hat. Silver and red.
We're going to take the transportation to World Showcase. We get on this ferry, and it'll give us on the other side, take us over to Japan. It's just a shortcut. Eliminates a lot of walking.
One of the really fun things that Disney does during the Festival of the Arts is that they actually do concerts, and they have different Broadway stars that will show up throughout the months that this festival goes on. So these are the two that we have coming in this month. They usually do 3 shows a day, and they usually get pretty filled up, especially when you get some pretty prominent names in. But this is always a fun thing to look forward to. Alright, we're here at the Japan booth. Let's see what kind of goodies they have. Sushi donut is always a fan favorite. Wai roll, wagyu beans. Then you can always come here and get some sake. And of course a boba drink. Alright, so here is the wagyu bun from the Japan Pavilion. Go ahead and take a bite and let me know what you think.
It's really good.
Is it good? What kind of flavors do you get? Is it kind of like a hamburger?
Basically.
Basically like a hamburger.
Would you like a drink of your boba?
That's a Bella's.
That's Bella's.
It's basically just a hamburger, but with a fluffier bun.
Okay. Alright, Brayson got one of the apple bobas here.
So I can't really get to any of the boba yet, but there's definitely some grape juice. It's a little bit tart and there's a little bit of carbonation, but it's definitely pretty tasty. And like I said, I can't really get to the boba yet, but
Do you think for the price though that it was worth it,
Well,
considering how?
I mean, it's a very tiny cup for, what was it, $6.75?
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'd go for it again because it seems like a pretty generic grape juice with a little bit of carbonation in it. And I'm sure the boba probably doesn't add too much more to it, but I definitely wouldn't recommend that for the price.
Yeah. So this is the sushi donut. This is one of the kids' favorites to get. Alright guys, go ahead and break into it, see what you think. You should hold that a little more steady though. I think
It's pretty good.
Yep.
It just tastes like normal sushi.
That's pretty good.
This one's usually a fan favorite too, and then at Christmas time they'll do like a Christmas tree sushi. But yeah, this is one that the kids always like to get. Alright, so sorry if it's pretty loud in the background here in the Japan Pavilion. They do have some of their Japanese drummers putting on a performance. But this is the taiyaki, which is a crisp, flaky, fish-shaped, chocolate-covered pastry filled with custard and served with a whipped topping. So that's what this is. You probably just need to pick it up and eat it. I don't know if a fork will do you. What's the inside look like there? You can see there's some custard there in the middle. All right, Bella.
It's really good. The chocolate's like not too sweet. There's also like the custard is really good.
Is it just kind of chocolate and custard, and those are your only flavors you got?
Yeah, I mean the outside is chocolate, and then the custard is really creamy.
All right. Your fun sidewalk chalk Toy Story. You see they're even still working on some of these pieces as we speak. Hey everybody, so we forgot to record an outro, so this is the end of our video for our first trip to Epcot's Festival of the Arts. There will be a second video coming up here in the future where we go back and visit some of the booths that we missed and get to see some more of the art and also some of the food covering. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next time. Make sure you like and share. Thanks.